All cities have their streets, shops, commercial areas. A city is where people live. People shop. Oh, it seems you have a problem. You have hardly any people left in your streets. You must have forgotten about the consumer. You're losing all your retail shops. It's time to accept you have a problem, and it must be addressed. Okay, first, most important part in retail are the consumers. So you need to know who your actual consumers are, and importantly, who your potential consumers are. So you can find this out by doing surveys, and then that will tell you who your consumers are, how they live, what their needs and preferences are. This will help you come up with an integrated strategy to transform your city. If you put the consumer first, you'll see how your streets come alive with more shops, and you'll be a really happy city. Your product is more than just an item. It's an idea. So its packaging has to be aligned with this idea. It has to be grouped together with other products that project the same sensation. The whole shop should be in sync with this concept. But not only the shop, the entire commercial street, actually, the whole city should reinforce this idea. First, you have to choose the emotion that you want your city to inspire. What kind of city are you? And from there, you can rethink your whole commercial strategy. What will make you different from other cities? If the shop is the product, the city is its packaging.
Retail is changing. In the last year, stores are closing and empty spaces appear in the inner city, while more and more people go shopping in the malls located in the periphery. So, if you want to control what happens in the center, you have to control the periphery. And you may have to reshape the urban space to boost shopping. If you have a very spread center, try to compact. Concentrate the shops in some specific streets. If you have many active commercial areas, make sure they are well connected. Improve the accesses, create itineraries, and use signage to facilitate the public to flow from one area to another. To reactivate a commercial area, it is important to mix uses that attract people and create spaces full of vitality. Combine the shops with other functions like workplaces, schools, restaurants. Oh, and you can refill the empty spaces in the center with temporary activities that help you attract people, both residents and visitors. The city should aim to be an open-air shopping mall. The city doesn't always have the powers to regulate issues that affect retailers. Nowadays, there is a dysregulation trend that makes it harder and harder for the city to have control. For example, regarding the opening hours, the days for sales and discounts. So it can happen that big retail companies and online commerce leave the small shops powerless. Okay, don't panic. You can handle the situation and take care of your local retailers. You can do it in many ways. You can forgive local taxes to the freshly opened shops, subsidize facades and shop window reforms, hold contests, or encourage the creation of new shops in empty spaces. There are problems that you will not be able to solve, but you can be creative to help the local retailers with the tools you have at hand. Cities are dominated by cars, but we do the huge majority of our shopping walking. You need a city that is nice and comfortable for the pedestrians, and make the transition from going everywhere by car to go on foot. You have to make sure that your city is a pleasant place to walk, that the accesses to the commercial area are easy, that the citizens can get there through public transport, or, even better, that they have more than one option of public transportation. Eliminate the holes in the ground, pylons, remove cars from the street, create parking areas. A trick: ask pedestrians to go on assessment walking tours to identify obstacles and suggest paths to enter the city center. More pedestrians will bring more footfall. More footfall will bring more turnover. You adapted your city to the new trends, and now you're ready to host a great retail offer. You should tell the world, just let them know you. The time has come to create a city brand. No. You're not on the right path. Don't you see? Your people don't buy this. To create a city brand that works, you should take into account, how do you see yourself? How do others see you? How do you want to be known? And very importantly, involve the locals to agree on a common vision. To know if your brand is good, you should ask yourself, is it popular? Do your citizens get involved? Is it more than a slogan? Cities do not need to sell themselves just for the sake of doing it, but there is nothing wrong in finding what makes you special and letting the world know you. Remember, a place is not a brand. it is an experience.